So I'm just walking through the town centre where I grew up in. Wow, it's just crazy. Everything is closing down. All the shops laying empty. Everybody's going out of business in town. What's going on? Here's the thing. Most people are blaming the retail parks, the outlet malls here in the UK, that they call them retail parks when they take business out of town. But here's the thing. How can so many businesses be going out of business? You know what? People blame the internet. It's the internet's fault since the internet come along. But here's the thing. The real truth is that people ain't been trained to sell. Okay, people ain't been trained to sell. There's another shop closed. There's one more behind me over there. Just walk through the shopping mall. Loads more there. There's another big one there. All the major stores have gone. Now, I was born and bred retail. My first job was in retail, and I was taught how to sell. We used to sell. We didn't just leave a customer hanging when they came in. We're there to serve that customer. Now you walk into any kind of shop, any physical shop, very rare. It's different. It's a bit different out in the US. The US, I find that they're a bit more open to selling and they're more interactive. But here in the UK, you go into a shop, and I watch this all the time. I go to lots of different shops, and you don't get served. Nobody speaks to you. People are too busy looking at their phones, talking to each other, having a laugh, but they forget the customer. They forget the customer. Why is that? Right? Priorities. You need to get your priorities right. If you don't learn how to sell, you're going to go out of business. So whatever you're in, even if you're in the restaurant trade, I've been to restaurants. How many times have you been to a restaurant where you're sitting there and you haven't even been served? You've been sitting there for 10-12 minutes. You're feeling hungry. Nobody's even come to offer you a drink. Too busy. They know you're there. No eye contact. No systems in place. As soon as somebody comes in, take their drink order, go back. How many times do you get asked for a drink? The amount of times I've been at restaurants and I'm dying, I'm thirsty. I've had one drink, my Coca-Cola's finished. And I'm like, come on, give me some more Coke. Because that means just like taking up all the liquid. It's absorbed all my fluids. I need some liquid, and you don't get none. You're there, you're dying of thirst. And look at how much revenue is missing. People are missing out just because down to staff haven't been trained. Now it's the boss's responsibility to make sure that your staff are trained, making sure that you've got standards. So wait to give your own business today a check. Like, how do we operate? Are we showing up? Is the customer getting served? Are we asking the customer what they want? Take a look around next time you go into a store and see how often somebody asks you if you need anything. Can I get you something? Can I do something for you? It doesn't work. This is why all of these big stores, even the major brands here in the UK, they're not taught to sell like we used to back in the day, right? Selling was different. And it's a shame, because think of how much revenue that these people miss out. How many times you've been into a store, you can't find what you're looking for, or you wanna ask a question, can you get this size, that size, and there's no one to be seen. They're all in the stock room having sex with each other because they don't want to serve, right? And you walk out, you go to the next door, and then you think, fuck this, I'm jumping on the internet. I'm going to go to Amazon. Amazon can't answer your questions, your objections there. You can't try shit on right away. Right, you might be able to get next day, but it's not the same, right? The experience is totally different. So really think about your business right now, where it is, how can you improve upon it? What gaps are there? Sorry, I'm just doing my shoelace up, so I don't want to trip over while I'm doing a YouTube video, right? So think about it. Think about what areas of your business can do with improvement. Does your phone ring out? Do you have a phone number? Is your business one that requires a phone number? Maybe not. Maybe you don't apply some of these principles, basic principles, right? Customer service, getting back to people that didn't buy. These are habits, right, that we've got to form. Now, we've just been going through our business today. We've been having an overview of what we're doing, how we can improve things, changing some of our email sequences, changing some of the structure that we have, because we want to be more approachable. We want to always be improving things. Okay, because when we don't improve, guess what? We go backwards. Some more shops that are shut down. It's just bloody ridiculous, right? It's sad. Now, there's so much business. People moan about there's no business out here. We've got to create opportunities. If the opportunity's not there, you've got to go and create it. But most people want to sit around, complain, bitch, moan about why there's no business out there. But how about we get off our asses and we start using our imagination, and we start to create, because we are co-creators. Start to create opportunities. Start making it happen. So I want you to really think, if you can just by some of the principles I'm telling you here. I'm not sure if you can still hear me, it's windy here. Just think, if you could put some of these principles into play, how much more business could you actually attract into your business annually, monthly? People are saying, oh, the overheads are higher, the bills are getting, you know, more expensive, electricity's more. Okay, well, produce more income. Simple. Okay, so most people start trying to do the same thing, same level, when your costs have been increased, your bills have increased, but your business hasn't increased. But many people are just too busy sitting around, waiting, complaining, moaning, bitching about all the bills, when instead of using that energy moaning, why not put that into creating? Why not put that into getting like down into the business, figuring out what can we do different, having meetings with your team, looking at other opportunities, other avenues, other places that you're leaving empty, leaving money on the table. So stop complaining, start to create. Super important. Don't be one of those businesses that go out of business because you ain't running your business right. Okay, we can always do better, always improve. So just a short video while I'm out and about walking. I was inspired to do a little video. So check out, give your business a little checklist. You know, where are your leakages? Where are you missing out on dough? Where are you missing out on sales opportunities? Follow up. Do you have follow up? What's going on? So this is going to be me checking out. It's a very short video today, so I hope this helps you, right? Observe. You know, if your bills have gone up, the bills are rising, everything's rising, right? The cost of living is rising. Well, all you got to do is produce more income. It's very simple, right? It's not rocket science, right? Take your mind off the complaining and get on with the doing, right? So I'll see you in the next video.